You found the Kluppy Dunes, where the sun rises every day and passing lines in the sand means a struggle between life and death.
Thanks for the info, Dave, and welcome, viewer, to another episode of the BIOMUTANT Gunless Challenge. Quite possibly one of the last ones. I'm not going to say, like, the penultimate episode or anything like that with any certainty, although this could very well be like the third to last episode. We do the desert, then next episode we do
Shelter 11I, right where Toxanol carved it out.
Next episode we take out the Merc Puff, and then there's the end. That's it. It doesn't take that long to clear out one of these biomes if you're really concentrating on it. Oh, we have enemies. It's just rats. Okay, well, so far the desert has not been inspiring. We've had more not horses, which I don't know if those are tameable. It'd be cool if they were, but they might just be like animation reuse. I don't know. Level 47. We didn't level up for like 2 episodes there. I don't know if you noticed. Oh, there's still one of you alive. Okay, there we go. I mistook the level up thing for not being in combat anymore. We most definitely were. Purple means radioactive, and also superb, apparently. Okay, sure, game. Radioactive, huh? That's a new one. Yep, this is an oxygen suit. Okay.
Hardly ever see those.
How on earth are there still 5 old world vaults? Oh. I don't think we need to tackle those right now. Like, we've been over 90% of this map. Are they just well hidden?
It's a sludge deodorizer, meant to de-stink the fuel that doesn't work so well now.
That looks like a special enemy. It is. Got it. You're probably going to drop a key.
Crack-a-doodle. Hey, nice shot.
No key, really? Okay. Interesting.
Hey, there's some rubber scrap over there, just right for the taking.
You're gonna drop a key. A greasy polyphony. It just looks like a big, fat fluffle to me.
A smart foe would leave now.
I think that elephant sort of gave me unrealistically high expectations for the boss design in this game, because most of the bosses look pretty similar. I mean, the Hoof Puff doesn't even have hoofs, for God's sake. There's nothing necessarily wrong with them having the same animation skeleton. I mean, look at Monster Hunter. But they could at least get creative with, like, the designs of the things. Okay, now we get a key. I don't like how we can still hear combat music.
Keep hold of that.
I don't know why we need
Someone has to end
the poop
this
either.
plague before it's too late.
Okay, this key unlocks this. Great.
Got nothing to lose. Perfect for slicing and dicing.
What are you? Yurkum pickaxe. Okay. Not as good as what we got, but probably because what we got is just incredibly beefed up. Here's most of the loot in this place. There's 4 old world gadgets in here. Well, we probably want to get all those. Do we? I don't know.
See the quality in that.
This is a big area with, like, a lot of loot. And for all we know, like, the old world gadgets are just, like, opening doors and stuff and not actually quest gadgets. This billboard's definitely quest related.
Super.
We gotta fight our way to it, though. Alright, if you could stop blowing things up, that would be nice. I don't know how to deal with the tentacles. Can you just... Are they just, like, immune to melee and stuff, and you can only damage them with range, or are they just environmental hazards? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Did I make him pop up out of the ground by meleeing him? That's good to know. That is a genuine life hack. Alright, can I deal with you in any capacity? Yes? Maybe? It's not a great idea, though, because I think they respawn.
Look at that notice board. Probably for those looking for a ride away from this place. You're getting close to a sludge make finery.
Yep.
The Toxanol Corporation used these to turn sludge into go juice. The process fouled the skies for miles around.
Where does sludge come from?
Toxanol used to pump it out of the ground. Sometimes it would spurt up in a geyser. Step careful around the sludge, and you might spot some old tracks.
Geezer's the kind of mistake you made when you read a word in a book and then never hear it said aloud.
You found traces even here. Even in the most disgusting parts of the world, they still liked to wander.
Who wandered? And why did they wander here?
Back when the place was working, it was quite a marvel. Believe it or not, though, it smelled even worse back then. Maybe the tracks could lead you to some place that doesn't stink quite so bad next.
Oh, we're going down. We do a decent amount of melee damage, actually. I might even go so far as to say that we probably do more melee than magic, but you can't melee multiple enemies at once. So, there's trade-offs. Okay, he's dealt with. There's probably going to be an automaton down here. This is good.
Look at that plastic scrap, just waiting
There's
for someone
4
to do
totems
something
here.
with it.
There's a lot of resources here. Oh, okay. We are now resistant, because I am lazy and don't feel like putting on a suit. I thought that was a body and not a trash bag. It was honestly a little spooky for a second.
The best stories are about heroes. This is such a story.
Like, if this just turned into, like, MGSV for 5 minutes, that would be really cool.
Needs a key.
I know it's not going to happen, but it would be really cool.
You need to flick the switches in order to process power through the panel.
How do you solve this one? Like that. And then... Oh. Like that.
Good. The loop is electrified enough to spark.
And we're in. What are we in? Where does this rabbit hole lead? Oh, game. Please don't stutter like that. I don't like it when you do that. More loot. Loot that's not even properly loading in for some reason. That's alright.
At least you're not coming out of this empty-handed.
Let's just get what we can. This is just a big old loot room, huh? Okay. And why are these things keeping their color for a second? That's confusing. Is the game just falling apart at the seams because my save files are so bloated now?
You need to regulate the nozzles so they adjoin.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head what game does that, and I want to say just instinctually a Bethesda game, but I don't know if that's true or not. I know there's one game that you have to like religiously clear your saves and don't save over other saves because it like corrupts
There's nothing
things.
stopping the flow.
Is it The Sims 2? Am I thinking of The Sims 2? It might be. Sims 2 is very well known for having easily corrupted saves. Of course, it doesn't save like a normal game either, which doesn't help. Oh, get over. Okay, we're good.
Stay away from that biohazard. You'll want to wash yourself off for a month.
We've been chasing these biohazards the entire game. You should pay attention more. Ooh, this is a neat place. What did we get? Is this the lizard? Did we get the lizard already? Is that the lizard? Is it a frog? I don't know anymore. Now this is the lizard. This is a frog? Let's go with frog. I also like how the default automaton looks like a real
Someone looked it solid.
grasshopper, just like mechanized, and all these others are like these cartoony robots that vaguely look like actual things.
You need to replug the cables so each match the sequence.
Ooh, I love this one. Won't go there for some reason. So we have 2 Z's, 2 X's, 3 Y's, and a minus Y. So why isn't this working? Oh, X, Y, Y, Z. That's what we need. Okay. So, get rid of X, Y, Z for just X, Y. Now we need the Y and the Z. No. Get rid of this and then that. There we go. Got there eventually. It's a good thing we had plenty of moves. I like that puzzle.
Nice. That rearrangement should be enough to let enough electric current pass through the board.
Puzzles in video games are often like obfuscations of real world functions or jobs, tasks, if you will. And that one feels the most like an actual thing. I know it's not, but like
So shiny and well
it
built.
tickles the same part of the brain that actually wiring something would. In my mind, at least. So that's 3 of the 4 old world gadgets here. Like I said, I don't know if there's anything of value here other than what we've already gotten. So let's go over here to this storage place, which is not a vault. It is a storage place. That's where the fluff hooks are. Need to keep those 2 separated in my mind so I know which is which. It's not easy. There's a lot of terminology being thrown around. We are very high up all of a sudden. How did that happen?
The subtle sound of metal creaking should mean the tie-down is nearby.
What is a tie-down, Precious? Are you an enemy? No, these are the rhinos we've been seeing. We finally found them. That's neat.
Need a ride? There's a living thing trader right here in Bat Branch.
Okay, let's get this so that we actually have...
Let's see.
Great. Yep. That is a fighty place. There's no more fighties going on. There's the sled trucks. There's some islands. How are we going to get to those? I guess the Google-eyed.
Offers you time to make a deal.
Yep. Just another gnote. Cool. Now,
Just
the
be
nest
glad
is
that
here. Where
beastie
is
let
the
you on.
Hulk? Over here? This looks like a good spot for it. Now, these are rats. You're not a fluff Hulk. Is it up top? That'd be a good spot for it. I feel like I'm playing I Spy with a monster. Oh, he just popped in. Okay. Hello, buddy. I need your key. I know, this is very inconvenient for both of us. Is that Aurora still going on? I guess it is. That's cool.
Right where it comes.
There's 2 resource totems around here. Huh.
See that e-waste? You could use that for sure.
Where do you think? There's no ATM, but there is another totem. That looks like something else entirely. Did you really follow me down here? Okay, well, you're getting zapped.
So much damage.
I'm sorry.
Upshot.
This is what happens when you get between a treasure hunter and his treasure. Of course, treasure's a strong word for what we found so far. I wonder, it might be up top. Or in here somewhere and we just didn't look hard enough. Alright, let's get you too, buddy.
Electric. Made it count. All fired up.
You just sort of collapsed. That was sad, actually. Jeez, there's a lot of these things, and that's probably it. Okay, cool. Let's get you all together. Like I said, this power works best in groups.
1.21
I don't like how these things, like, chatter their teeth like people when they get electrocuted. It's not a fun sound. I mean, it's like a kooky, cartoony sound, but they're rats. They shouldn't be making this sound, is what I'm getting at.
Watch that sludgy junk storage just ooze with unfound things.
That was a really bad time to be loading game. Thanks for that. Now, apparently the sludge truck was over here, but it's gone from my thing now, so I don't know where it is exactly. There's some tires. Great. We're being chased, so I'm not... Oh, is that it? Up here? That might be it. That looks like a good old sludge truck. Now, what do I do with this thing other than, like, open it? Oh. Okay. First things first. Clear out the party guests.
Oh, wouch. Pang pang.
Party's over, everybody go home. If you need a ride, just call an Uber or something. What are we doing sludge trucks for again? I don't remember. Probably not this, though.
Every day
Although I
is
don't
a
know
new
what else it
chance
would be
to
for.
fulfill your destiny.
I guess we'll take a... We needed the sludge trucks for... that guy in that town that we keep going back to. I don't know what he needed it for, though. Do we just need to get whatever's in here? Let's find out. Oh, that's sludge. Got it. Keep that in mind.
You need to replug the cables
Alright.
so each match the sequence.
This is an XXYYZZ. It's also a lot easier. That's a YX. That's a YX, and this can be a ZZ.
Nice. That rearrangement should be enough to let enough electric current pass through the board.
exactly is this taking us? Inside the big building. Great. You mean the big building we could have just gone through the open holes in? Yeah, that building. I don't get it. So, do you get it? Because I certainly don't get it. Okay, I have marked that sludge truck. That is literally the sludge truck from the quest. What are we doing here? What is this quest? Oh, who are we fighting now? Just coming up on over the hill, huh? No respect for personal boundaries. This place is just swarming with enemies. I mean, this feels like an endgame area. I suppose it's fair. Please die. I don't like to look at you any longer than I have to. Okay, so is there anything in here? We're missing one loot in this building. Is it in here? I don't think so. I'm gonna go back up to the sludge truck and see if that does anything for us. Apparently this questline is bugged. I would be upset about that if it were for the fact that it didn't seem like it did much, so... I guess that's a reason for you all to watch the Iron Man run if we get that far. Okay, how in the nine hells are we supposed to navigate this area? I guess we could get down to the water level from here and see if we could summon Pee-wee. Oop. Or we could just die. Oh, no. We're at water level. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we're fast traveling out of here. Blimpstation. Okay. It's very low poly. Are you sure you're okay, game? Oh. Game is not okay.
What a mess that notice board is. So many hopes lost, all long forgotten. I'll bet if you poke around here, you'll find Lobo working on her gull blimp. Passengers used to board and leave blimps here up until they couldn't see through the smog anymore.
Flying seems dangerous.
It's not the flying that kills you. It's when you land wrong.
Well, yeah.
Keep your eyes open, and you might find a new track around here. Maybe even learn a thing or two.
Okay. I guess we'll follow this track. Why does this track lead out of the Blimpstation?
That's what you're looking for. You can't leave tracks in the air, even when it's as smoggy as this.
Can anything clean the air?
Ironically, it's getting cleaner already, but that'll only last for as long as the Tree of Life is standing. You learned more about the world, but not even the sky's the limit from here on.
Oh, we're following this one. Okay. What's this? Another bank shelter. A small one. That's not bad. I do hear radioactive enemies, though. Well, I don't hear the radioactivity of the enemies, although that is possible. I get a feeling they're radioactive from the aesthetic of this place. Yeah, there they are.
Dead on. What a blow.
Oh, there's two of them. Yeah, I figured. I just didn't check. Jesus. Okay, stay away from that ability. Okay, got it. I don't like this guy. He's scary.
Got it.
I wonder if it's safe to just use the bubble to avoid that attack. Well, I guess we're not keeping the frog for very long, but I do like the look of this guy.
Let's pocket that.
He's a four-legged duck thing. I guess he's some kind of platypus, or maybe a very weird hadrosaur. Alright, I'm not about to leave this place unexplored, even though it's
what
not...
you do here matters to you and the world.
It's not a quest yet, but I get the feeling it will be, especially with what looks like the blimp from the trailer. So that's how we get on those islands.
Let's see.
Oh, yep, there's Gadget from Rescue Rangers. Okay, I figured she'd show up eventually. I didn't really watch a lot of Rescue Rangers. I was more of a Gargoyles kind of guy. That's cute. So is she who we need to catch birds for?
Lubs ain't the easiest tongue, but at least Lobo's peppy and seems happy to see you. You might remember her from the old days when she let you ride the wind in her gull blimp.
No, I don't remember that.
She believes you were so righteous as a child and can still feel it, even from where she is standing. She can sense you're still catching up with your own story, or at least your part in it. And she wants you to know that friends can help you add context to that tale and find the meaning in it.
Okay, context would be nice if there was actually anything to this story other than being given context for it, right? Like, that's all we've been doing for the past 50 hours is having characters tell us why they're important to us. That said, what is this context you were speaking of?
You left for a reason, and she guesses you're back for the very same, to get revenge on Lupin.
Oh, he's dead.
Lobo says memories are your personal history. You filter them not through who you were, but who you are now. She knows you're back to take on Lupin. That's your history colliding with your present to help you forge your future.
Okay.
She's affected that even if that disaster knocked the air right out of you, you never let that stop you. You caught your breath and stood back up again. It's important you don't let your history determine your course of action. She suggests you choose your own horizons.
Revenge.
She believes you deserve retribution for what was done to you and your family.
Good.
Lobo says the gull blimper had the wind knocked out, so she needs a new push gas can to get it back up in the sky. There's a Frankendog from before the long gone still out there somewhere, and mechanines like that are motored with gas.
Excuse me?
If you could find the Frankendog and lead it back to her, she'll be able to drain gas from its container and huff up the gull blimp.
A Frankendog.
She's not surprised. It's a strange name to give anything, especially a mechanine. But rumor has it its inventor was barking mad.
Okay, I guess this is what we're doing now. A Frankendog. What is with this game and Mary Shelley's Frankenstein? Also, I see you. What are you? Is it just a gun? It might be just a gun.
Take this seriously, or it'll take you down.
Frankendog is over here for some reason. Okay. There is a fast travel at Punchies. Good. Ow. Please don't donk me. I don't appreciate it when you donk me.
Shot through. Spiked. Good hit.
Good. Where did Robot Horse go off to? What is this place? Other than terrifying. So what do I hear now? Oh, another one to use. I'm just gonna ignore you.
got to be frank with you. A building like this doesn't come across as a doghouse, but it is.
This is interesting. Oh, another one of these. Well,
Stories keep moving.
I'll be damned. We
drive
did
them
run
or
into
not.
another one of these. Okay, I guess we're going up then. How far up? This far up. Okay. That's locked. Good to know. Guess we're walking.
You need to replug the cables so each match the sequence.
Okay.
Nice. That rearrangement should be enough to let enough electric current pass through the board.
Is this how we get to Rapture? I'm excited. A fight with a robot dog. What could be better? Oh, it's not a fight. It's just a thing. Oh, he's cute. Oh. Oh, we just... okay. Is there anything of value up here? Maybe?
That's a finely made weapon.
So this was just like a mad scientist's base, and all that's here now is a cute dog. Works for me. No, I'm glad you didn't have to take it apart for the gas canister. That was a concern.
With the push gas can in place, the Gull Blimper is ready to go all the way up. But it'll also need to come back down.
Okay. What's this? A helipack. That's actually really good as far as backpacks go. Wow, okay. I fly now.
She says that with fresh push gas, you'll need a heavier tie-down to anchor the Gull Blimper. Lobo says she spotted a vessel on the surf when riding the sky last, and from the look of it, it had a heavy tie-down weighing it down.
That's why we need the backpack.
You should return as soon
Right,
as you
okay.
retrieve the tie-down, as the Gull Blimp can't take off while this whole thing is up in the air.
Where can I find it?
She recalls it was near home, so you should be able to find it there somewhere.
Okay. They really tried to make her cute. I don't remember most of the other characters, aside from Elvis having hair, right? It's strange.
That bric-brac might be stripped, but no one strips places like you.
That's... Thanks for the compliment? I'm not going in there. I don't think there's anything in there worth going in for. Let's try not to fall to our death this time. We can maybe make that, but let's not chance it. Oh, I'm not a big fan of that interaction. Okay. This control scheme is weird.
Turn the notes to raise the tie-down and stop it from falling.
Okay. That's, yep, just stick that on your back.
Good. Now better head back to Lobo and get that weight off your shoulders.
Can we still fly? Yeah, we can still fly. So,
You're here for a reason. It's up to you to figure out
can we
what
climb
that
this,
is.
please? We can't climb that, huh? Sure, game. How do we get over there? Or over there, for that matter? Do we really need all this loot? Probably not.
Now that the push gas and tie-down are in place, Lobo says the Gull Blimp can go both up and down. You're ready for takeoff.
Why me instead of you? Like, why am I I mean, I don't mind, but you didn't say anything about me being one piloting. You can only use the Blimp over the Kluppy Dunes where the winds are strong enough to carry you. Boo! Anchor to get on and off. Okay. Control movements to fly. Did the game mention how to drop the anchor? Because I don't think it did. At least this will make getting to places around here faster.
Just don't get served hot meals in a munch house like that anymore.
How do I drop the anchor? Is it dropped? Does it automatically drop? No. Okay. Well, we just lost the Blimp. Hopefully not forever.
Tapped hard. Itchy trigger finger. Shocking. Hot metal.
Yeah, these guys initiating combat probably didn't help.
Right between the eyes.
Do not backhand me, sir. You know, if he threw us high enough, we could get back on. We can summon the Blimp. Okay. And it drops the anchor. Cool. That works. I don't know how to drop it on the ship, but that works.
History is nothing but a series of stories.
Let's get
You
this
need
thing.
to align the knobs so that they match.
Yep. Any good loot? Probably not. So the helipack completely replaces the double jump is how it works. You tap A and then tap it again, and instead of doing the little twirl, you just start ascending. So it's a good thing it's an optional thing. This is not the fastest vehicle known to man. It will ascend, though. That's good. Don't know what a hot hole is, but I don't think we need to go in there. Oh, oh. Can we make it over here? Is this too far? No, we're good. What's this place? This looks like a racetrack, maybe? Oh.
It's the hot hole. Better get ready. Things are heating up. Watch it. You found the village of Brogg Hole. Any jump chutes on this thing?
Huh. Okay, where do we want to park the Blimp? Probably right here. Here's good. Okay, so when we're not in combat, we can just jump off and that'll automatically do the anchor. Good to know. What is this? Excuse me, why do you live next to a sarlacc?
Says he's terrified of the Brogg that lives in the middle of a desolate garbage pile.
You should be.
It's this giant mouth in the middle of the ground, and it's hungry. If they don't keep it fed, it might chow down the entire place.
How do I kill it?
Claims they didn't ask you to hurt it, just find a way to feed it. Or, you know, kill feed it. Claims this used to be a pleasant place to live before the Brogg showed up underneath it. Someone needs to feed the Brogg. Something yum-yum or baboon.
Let's go with the baboon.
No one who calls this a home can manage it. How about you?
I'll feed it something to shut it up forever.
Can't find a complaint for that idea.
I need to find Brogg food. It's just over there. Well, I'm glad you guys leave your explosives just lying around. Oh. Who's after us? Use after us.
Who could could stand against that.
Actually, why are we doing it? No, hold on. We haven't had fun with this in ages. Into the hole. Oh, he didn't like him. Interesting. He just spits out the enemies. That's a unique mechanic. I was not expecting that. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you.
Youch!
There are a lot of these rats. Okay. I guess they did say that Brogg is picky about what it eats, so that makes some amount of
Nothing's
sense.
more important right now than this. Oh, that looks like... Just take that grungy food glob and toss it into the Brogg's jaw maw.
That, I don't know. For a pile of trash, that didn't look half bad. Maybe I'm just hungry. Yeah, that just looks like stir fry or something. Like low poly, but tasty.
Toss it into the Brogg's jaw maw.
If it's still that green, it's either radioactive, dyed, or fresh. So, like... Sure.
Just take that grungy food glob and toss it into the Brogg's jaw.
Yeah, it looks like broccoli almost. Or spinach, and then you got eggs, maybe eggs and rice, and then like a wrap of some kind. That looks tasty.
Nothing like a free ride.
Maybe don't have the helipack on when you're doing that. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. I don't like how fuzzy this thing is. Are we gonna see the rest of it when we kill it? Or is it just gonna...
Wishes you'd been better as a kid, but he's glad you finally figured it out.
You're welcome. Token grip.
Oh, no. Well, at least we know the Brogg's fully full. For now. You fed that monster good. No more Brogg troubles now.
Great.
You're welcome here anytime.
Can we get over this mountain? That would be really nice if we could. Look at that. Alright, now we're coming in style, although we do need to hop out before we get too close, because they're going to be mad at us.
That's Iku's spot. A bunch of heartless raiders.
Okay, who is Iko's second in command? Oh, it's Epi, okay. Isn't an Epi the name of the mounts that the Gungans use in Star Wars? Oh, avoid the fire breath.
Nice shot.
Let's get this Epi. It's EOP. EOPI, that's what they're called. And no, I'm not gaming one-handed while I can look that up on my phone. I just remembered what it was. Ow.
Zap 'em good.
I mean, in all honesty, if I could maintain playing this game on an Xbox controller with one hand, that's pretty impressive. Although, this game's not the most complex, so maybe not that impressive. According to the quest log, there are 2 more bandit captains, but only 1 more helpless captive. Does the last one just not get a captive? It seems strange that 10 out of 11 captains would have a captive program with them, but the last one doesn't. I wonder if he's tougher than the others. Oop. Let's line up. That should be good. No? There we are. Oh, more of these things. Yeah, these things would be intimidating if they weren't so easy to kill. Level 48. Hey.
Says all their friends have fallen asleep and you're the only one who can wake them up.
Just like a carbon monoxide poisoning?
They were exploring a down below
Yep.
and all got knocked out. Can't get them up.
This is extremely dangerous.
They move a bit when slapped. Maybe a real good smack would do the trick.
Is the air in there poison?
Says they don't know. If so, it didn't get them. Maybe it aired out. Says you need to move fast if you want to help their friends.
Well, if it's not poisonous, why are you in a hurry?
Just got to get in there and give them each a good smack attack. If you don't, they'll die for sure.
I'll save your friends.
Says they knew you were the saving kind.
Yeah, but I don't gotta be happy about it. This is your own stupid... Don't go down into sewers, kids. This is how you die. This is how you suffocate from fart gas. Carbon monoxide and other poisons. They'll build up real fast. Okay. Yep. I do like the little ragdoll of his head. Okay, this is actually a pretty cute quest.
That's hard to come by. Wow, wow, wow. Crackers out. Boom.
Those guys didn't die fast enough for my liking. We should probably level up. I'm sure this 1/40th of our intellect is gonna help.
Now you understand better.
Yep, nope. We're super powerful now. This is a meaningful improvement on our character.
It's more than a little scary down here.
Why is he up there? How do I get up there? Oh, it's used. I haven't seen any use in a while.
Short circuit.
Jeez, this is a lot of morks.
Sparked. Bangarang.
It's been so long that I almost forgot what they were called. This is good though. We need bio points if we want to keep leveling up our resistances next time we change gear. Like, elemental resistances are part of the whole gear equation, so we could get higher level stuff that doesn't have elemental stuff. That would be infinitely better than what we already have, because we're already starting to build up resistances. That may or may not have sounded like nonsense. But some of you understood it, and that's what matters. Right. Some more slapping action. Just mash X, huh? Okay. Where are we heading? Surely we're above ground by now.
You slapped them all awake. Good smacking.
You're welcome.
Wishes everyone was as smacky as you.
What do you got? Nothing all that good. Alright, well, that's a good deed for the day.
They call this a blaze base, but it's not what you think. It's for putting out fires, not starting them.
Oh, that's good. Oh, you can't drop the anchor straight into things. That's a shame. You dropped it straight into this battle, though. Ow.
Oh, wow.
Alright, let's try and take out this tin can. Oh, I dodged in the wrong direction. It still counted, huh?
Hang.
Alright, where are you? I can also do that. Can I? I can. Ooh, that's neat. Alright, enough fooling around. Let's get this last microwave. Oh, one more enemy and a turret. Oh, no, sounds like there's more than one enemy. Where are you? Two flying guys. There's a lot of flying guys around here.
Vaulted. Well placed.
We don't have a lot of health, thankfully. Right, now we just need to figure out a way in. This looks like a way in. Why are there 3 old world gadgets and an underground area here? That's a lot. Okay.
Get the knobs in sync to make the hardware work. It's a fry sparker mindset. Boom! You got something. It's not exactly
Fry
what you wanted,
sparkling.
but you got
Okay.
it right away.
Just an add-on. Worked for me. Okay, so there's enemies in there. How do we get in there? Oh. This is how. Okay, gotta take this guy
Tap
out.
hard. Blasting everything.
And his buddy. Yeah, this whole armor system doesn't really work when I have lightning powers, does it? I think you guys spent a lot of time on these
Crack-a-doo.
costumes, and it's not really being appreciated right now. And I'd just like to take a moment to, make up for that, I guess. And they're dead. Okay, that was the moment.
Hold on to that.
So we're going down
Easy
here.
for things to hide down here.
Can I see where we are? Not really. Okay, so this is the underground area. Yeah, okay. 2 gadgets, some more loot. Totem's probably out there, but I don't
That's
really care
not
about
too
that.
bad.
I just want to make sure we don't have to come back here if there is an important old world object. This is pretty expansive for underneath a fire station. Oh, more rats.
Super effective.
Most open world RPGs tend to, have the rats very early on in the game and then not much elsewhere. I guess since you could just be anywhere at any point, this game just has rats. Although, a good way to counter that would just be, have
Neutralized.
a level system for areas. Although, I suppose a sewer is as good a place as any to find a rat, no matter what level you are.
You need to line up the switches so they match.
Alright, time to get in here.
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Hello!
Lightning up. Hey, nice shot.
Goodbye! Yeah, this game's not that difficult. Now, where is this? Okay, so this is the last
You need to
old world thing.
replug the cables so
Well, at least
each
it's a fun
match
puzzle.
the sequence.
I don't need 3 Ys, so Two X's? No. XXY, Y. YYX, X, ZZ, X, X. That does it.
Nice. That rearrangement should be enough to let enough electric current pass through the board.
And we're out. Unless this has anything. No, you can't open these from the inside. That's a real shame. That one looks openable. The yellow one. It is! Aha! We can finally use the upgraded claw bar.
Never take air for granted again. That's hard to come by.
We still don't have all of the loot for this place, and I'm happy with that. At least we tried. That's gonna be it for this episode, folks. We cleared out probably more than half the map. We've got a couple more quests not in the Kluppy Dunes, but overall, I think we got next episode where we finish all these quests and maybe do the Merc Puff, depending on how much time we have. Then there's actually fighting the Merc Puff itself, which may or may not be one episode or two, depending on, again, how much time we have. And then we got the end of the game, which, depending on how long that is, that could be appended to the Merc Puff fight. We'll see. We'll probably not be playing Biomutant by this time next week, is what I'm getting at.